Here we are. This is our home for the next 4 days. They have it all decked out though. Got an ugly stop sign, but got some pretty ribbons. I guess this is the Ranger's house. But anyway, that says it all right there. Christmas 2018. Little thing behind me says it all. Okay, made it to Hickory, South Carolina. In the campground, we'll be here 4 days. I got site number 36, and it is a beautiful day and a beautiful campground. But whenever I get to my camp spot, the first thing I do is I set the babies up and get them all situated. Got me some firewood, got me 30% discount because I guess it's out of season. But first thing I always do is get them down, get them fed, and all that good stuff. And Amber, she'll eat 24 hours a day. But that's what I do first. And then second of all, I plug it in and I start airing out the camper. And from there, I just start setting up. First thing I'll do is unhook her, chalk her up real good before I unhook her, and then I'll put my mats down and I'll put the awning out, and then I'll straighten up the inside a little bit. And then I'll flop down the fire ring and just kick back and relax for a little bit. Today's Sunday, so it's football day, but hopefully I'll get to watch some football. But it's a beautiful campground, pine trees all over the place. I'm going to chalk my wheels so the trailer doesn't roll any place when I unhook it, which is real important to do. I got 2 little yellow chalks. I picked them up at a camping store for like less than $10 probably. I just make sure they're nice and tight, especially the back one, because it's going to roll that way. It's a little wet, so I'm going to use a snap to unhook the trim wheel, but I don't want it to be moving around, so I'm going to use the foot today. But sometimes I want to wheel it around or something, I'll use the wheel. But like I said, it's kind of wet today, so I'm using a floor mat. Undo my lock, and make sure after I pull the carp and everything that I lock it back so nobody will go off my trailer. Grab my chain. I put them up here nice and neat. Take that way, can't come undone when I'm going down the highway, because I have had to come off before. It cost me a pretty good chunk of money putting her in place. Okay, once you got it clear from the car, just in that, I'll pull the car up a few feet, and then I'll come back and level the trailer as best as I can. Make sure you put the lock back in it. That way nobody will run off with your camper. And yeah, campers do get stolen. Now just crank her down till I think it's level. Okay, you might want to check, make sure your heater's cut off. That way, I cut the heater off, I double check it, make sure it's cut off, and open up the propane, so tonight when it gets cold, I don't have to mess with it. All I gotta do is cut the heater off. So now just cut the propane on her, I'm good to go tonight. Okay, now it's just a matter of putting down my floor mat and putting the awning. I bought this online. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it really wasn't a bad deal. I mean, because you wouldn't believe the amount of dirt and everything it keeps from going in the camper, because between this and the welcome mat, it really saves the camper full. And I put my welcome mat back down. Keeps all the dirt and all the trash out of the camper. Set my little table up because I probably do have an outside receptacle on my camper. I made sure I got that. Awning out now. The awning's real easy to put out. I roll it about halfway out and then I pull the legs out. I drop them down. You gotta watch these little knobs right here because they will fall off, and I've lost it before and been down on my hands and knees. Really? Look for a gray knob. Now I set my camp up. It works for me, and now it's just a matter of putting the coffee maker out and the one-eyed stove, and it's a beautiful day, so I don't have to worry about rain. Put the generator back in the car, but got my lock on it, got my chocks, got my foot in place. I might try to use my stabilizers, I ain't sure. But that's how I do it. I hope you learn something. And with time it'll come to you. You'll be able to plop, 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 just like that. At first it's real clumsy, especially the awning and different things like that. But as you stumble through it and get used to it, you'll get to a point where you can do it in your sleep. Last thing I do, I take my rock shield off. That way in the morning the sunshine comes beating through the camper, or either you can watch the sunset come down if you want to, but got two little keys to keep it in place. Make sure you put these back in place because they do get lost pretty easy. I mean, once you take it loose, I just take them, I put them right back there, and then I lift the guard off, and I just put the guard here and turn my tank up just like that. Now open up my curtain. That's basically the last thing I do. Other than that, I'm going to kick back and relax and enjoy the afternoon. Watch me. Real good, and I just put everything right there, coffee pot, and get ready to cook me some beans. I'm watching a parade, and this is about what it's all about. Sitting out in the sunshine. Got the babies in the pen. They're out here getting some sun. Pretty manageable. Probably about 55 degrees. Got the fire ready to go. Just kick back and enjoying the sunlight. Can't beat this. Nice and quiet park. Got the lake straight ahead. Might go down there later on and check that out, but really a pretty day. Pretty day. It's Christmas Eve 2018. This is the lake we're on. Beautiful. It's right down the road from my camp spot, but you can't beat this. And it's December 24th too. Really a pretty drive down here to your camp spot. I mean, yeah, I don't have my safety belt on. I just figured I don't have to wear it in a little state park. I don't get over 20 miles an hour, but not a golf player, but this is what people come to do in this state park. I guess it's a pretty nice golf course. That's what they do. I mean, they're playing today. See that one going? I guess they got roads all through this little place, but that's what people come do. I bet it'd just be fun to drive one of those carts all over the place. I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't know, it'd probably end up tearing it up. They got a golf pro shop too. Well, what a golf course be without that? Around the corner they got little condos, and they're pretty nice. They look about like this here, but got a real nice cafeteria right there, but they're closed today and tomorrow, so I guess I don't get meatloaf. So I guess I'm gonna run into town and see what I can find. These suits I was talking about, I don't know if you want to call them motel room or what you want to call them, but if you don't want to camp and you still want to play golf, I guess this is what you go to. And you see the golf course right behind you. See that little dude walking by. That'd be nice to get a little room and walk out, and there's your swimming pool out in the nature. Little town of McCormick. It's got a little bit of everything you want. Alley, and I saw that. Pretty nice. Downtown McCormick, South Carolina. Small town U.S.A. It's Christmas Eve, so everything's closed up, but got little shops along the road. I'm in the main section of downtown. Little train station over there, I guess. The rail is the only way they got supplies out here and got everything they wanted. This police officer just went by. He's probably wondering what I'm doing, because I bet at night it's all lit up. I bet it's really pretty at night. I'm on the back side of those buildings I filmed before I got to the railroad tracks, but sweet little park. Got a big Christmas tree there. They got another one down there. Walk down there in a second, but that's nice. I should tell you something about these small little towns. It seems like they go out of their way to really decorate things. I imagine at night this place is all lit up and pretty. Well, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a good Christmas. I've spent my day collecting wood because I bought me a thing of wood up at the store and I couldn't get it to burn, so I made sure I got me a whole lot of kindling today and little small logs so I can have me a good fire tonight and watch a ball game the Lakers and the Warriors are playing. So I'm going to kick back and watch that. Had a real good day, talked to all my kids, talked to my mom, and I just been chilling, collecting wood and chilling, washing dishes. Gonna have spaghetti tonight. Love my spaghetti. But that's what I've been doing. I hope y'all all had a good Christmas. I hope you have a good New Year. I've had this stick for 2 years now. It's my fire stick, but I take it every trip I go on. I guess it's my luck charm. I don't know. So I hope y'all just have a great Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year's, and look forward to y'all getting out here and camping. You don't know what you're missing.